Are you guys ready to see me get my ass kicked?
Yes. First of all, I out of pure boredom, I googled if there were other ways to pronounce the word inventory. Yes, the way I was pronouncing it, the way I first pronounced it is technically a way to pronounce it.
I love that you're still hung up on the
But
inventory
wait,
thing.
I'm moving on from it after that.
My apologies.
Because I have one thing I have to say. If you pronounce aluminum as aluminum or whatever,
Aluminium.
you're weird. Just gonna.
So we're finding where Tim draws the line.
Yep.
Gonna at the entire nation of England.
Yeah. So since they're offering this fight right off the bat, it should be easy, right? Yeah, so I immediately died.
Wow.
They don't play around.
They saw you. They're like,
The battle took one turn.
they're like, yeah, we're not letting this go.
Yep.
Uh,
Something like that. Sorry, Jose's like little symbol seems slightly demonic. I don't know if you've noticed it yet. Well, you're probably not watching the stream, but like.
no, I have two screens on, so I'm just trying to pay attention.
Yeah. It is the one downside of not using the PlayStation thing.
Well, what symbol are you talking about here?
Hold on, let me go back so you can see it. I have to figure out how to get to him, but like, I think I go down here.
Dude.
Let me just hit this guy with a car real quick.
You did it.
Yeah, I committed vehicular manslaughter. I did it. I got my hair cut recently.
Yeah.
My barber told me stories that just like... She told me, somehow had like 2 stories about like... What is this? It's a stamp podium. Oh, okay. Never mind. That just lets you know if there's a stamp on the level. She told me 2 stories about like... guys and like feet that are relevant to her life. Like her friend has like a foot OnlyFans, and
What?
Didn't need to hear that part.
well,
but okay,
here's the
go on.
thing. It actually is relevant because like she was cutting someone's hair and it came up somehow, and the guy was like, "Is it so and so?" And she immediately was like, "Yeah." Like, you lie about that shit, right?
If I was put in the situation, I probably would lie. But also,
How
how did y'all even get on the topic of foot fetish today?
Well, here's the thing. I think we were talking about loans and how to make more money. But also, how the fuck did they end up on that topic anyways? So I guess it came up twice.
I would never fucking openly admit to an OnlyFans thing like that.
Well, it wasn't hers. It was like her friends or something.
I don't know if I would throw my friend's business out like that.
Well, yeah. That's
Or at
one
least
thing.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, like, that's the part I was also hung up about. I was like, how did you get to this topic in the first place?
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, I can see like how the road that led to that.
Yeah, and then, like, another one was like, what was it? Another one was like, this guy asked her friend for, like, socks, basically. You know, like one of those creeps.
Yeah.
This guy was, like, dating that girl's friend.
Oh.
So, I had a very, like, weird conversation with my barber that day.
Yeah, clearly.
And I was just like, my coworker has told me several times the tales of why men. This is my turn. Why men?
Why, indeed.
Just why? And like, I don't. I'm not like attacking anybody's like things. If it's your thing, it's your thing. If you're gonna try to explain to me this thing, the only feet that matters is the amount of feet away from me you can stand.
Yeah, exactly. I need you to stay 1,000,000 feet away from me. How many feet did you say?
1,000,000. All the feet. Stay away. You
Sorry, that's such an old joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You fool! I was talking about distance.
Yeah, I was talking about the human body part.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to bring it there. It was just a weird thing that happened to me, like, this week. And it's just one of those things, like, the things that, like...
Apparently somebody at your barbershop is secretly Quentin Tarantino. Who would have thought?
No, she just deals with Quentin Tarantino, I think.
I love that.
It would be a whole different story if she was talking to me about, like, it would be a whole different scenario.
Yeah.
I would have been like, can someone else cut my hair?
I love how with Quentin Tarantino, who's this director who, in a lot of ways, changed the game in terms of filmmaking in the 90s. I love how what he's mostly known for a lot of people nowadays is, oh, that's the guy with the foot fetish.
Yeah. All right. No. Ah, crap. Map? Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, wait, nope, that's not right. I can't read half of my commands because the camera's in the way.
I never learned to read!
Menu? No. What is it? Hold on.
Isn't there like a theory Isn't there like a theory on the internet that the lead actress from Glee doesn't know how to read? Which, that sounds ridiculous, but she's also done nothing to, like... I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was ever in that position, I would also do nothing to disprove those theories, because I wouldn't give a fuck.
Right.
But also, everyone's convinced, yeah, no, this girl doesn't know how to read. Did we ever tell the story about you and I fighting over train stations in Monopoly?
Did we? No, I don't think so. We played a game of Monopoly, though, last time we hung out, so let's start with that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we were just, like...
Seems pretty rough.
We were hanging out. I had my Switch with us, and I had Monopoly on it. So it's like, fuck it, let's all play a game. And it got heated.
Shall we begin?
What is it about Monopoly that does that shit to people?
It's just because it's like, I mean, isn't that kind of the point of Monopoly? It's supposed to like really represent what capitalism does to us. Sure.
Sure, why not?
Hold on, I have to load up the answers. I forgot I'm on the quiz.
So, basically,
Wait.
I bought a PlayStation Monopoly, and Kevin bought all the other ones. So Kevin's like, Tim, I'll give you X amount of money if you just give me that one train station. And each time he made that request, I said no. And then it got to a
we should
point-
also list that, like... First of all, these are the wrong answers. I loaded up the wrong cheat sheet. Professor, hold on. Hold on.
Kevin's that kid in school.
Your Honor, I stole the wrong test answers. Okay. Minamoto. Let's see. Yorimoto won.
Mm-hmm.
The weak. He sympathized with the weak.
The weekend.
And I finished in time, even though I had to load up another cheat sheet.
So, yeah. So we got to the end of the... we were close to the end of the game, and I was about to go bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And, again,
Let's get started.
Kevin was making a very, very handsome offer for one train station, just because he wanted to be the one who had all of them.
But Tim is a petty bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Kevin, you know what, Kevin? Fine, let's go through with it. So we started making the deal. Kevin gave me X amount of money so I could pay off my debts. And right when it came time for me to hit confirm, I looked at Kevin and I said, "Hey, Kevin, you can't buy me, motherfucker." And I declined the offer entirely. I just did it to waste 10 minutes of Kevin's life.
Because again, you went bankrupt owing him money, and all of it went to him anyway.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
But I would rather have that happen by me going bankrupt than willingly do it.
Yeah.
I
think,
would rather pass out from the pain than tap out.
Yeah. I think at that point, like, it was one of those things where we were, like, so, like, dying of laughter and tired that it was just like, you know what? Well, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me exactly 69.69 or something like that, too.
No, we were like figuring out what was the appropriate amount of money to give me for one train station. And so I could also pay off my debts at the same time.
Yeah. And then I won, and of course that meant, like, I slept on the floor.
You did not.
I did not, no. They had to bring in an extra bed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Kevin, we're not your brother. We're not going to make you sleep on the floor.
Oh, right, yeah, that's fair.
Yes, I did just throw your brother on the bus. I'm sorry.
Yep. Oh, it's the new guy. It's the new boyfriend. Hold on.
This guy?
Yeah.
The big guy?
No, the little guy.
Oh,
Whoa, his voice.
okay.
I'm sorry, I say that because all the girls are, like, obsessing over him.
They'd be thirsty.
Yep.
It's that SNL sketch where Pedro Pascal plays a teacher who's like, "Can y'all stop making fan cams of me, please?"
Yep.
Pedro Pascal has seen all of those thirst edits you've made of him, and he's a little uncomfortable with it.
I want to try some orgasmic blueberries. Wait.
I do. Fuck, that sounds good.
Oddly enough, this reminds me of, like, how one of my, like, how do I say it, regulars? I give this person a smoothie every now and then. He's like, "Orgasmic, thanks, Kevin." And then he leaves. And I'm just like, okay. I serve him his smoothie and he's like, "Orgasmic, thanks, Kevin." And then leaves.
Kevin, I'm telling you, fucking write these people down and keep like a memory bank of them, because these
Yeah.
people are common gold.
Yeah. I
Here's the
mean,
thing. They're just normal they're just your average Joes, but they do little things that make us appreciate life a little more.
yeah, of course. I mean, like, supposedly he's also, like, my boss has flagged him for stealing, like, sushi, but, like, still.
I mean, the sushi is probably orgasmic.
Oh my god, stop. With all that, I don't want to fucking say it, actually.
Say it. Say it.
With all that raw meat.
Well, yeah.
Sushi's raw. Unless it's like some sushi.
It's just, for some fucking reason, in my mind, I never associate fish as meat, even though it's a fucking living animal.
Well, they're friends, not food. We
But
had,
they are
like, we had a slight...
I've eaten lots of fish in my life, so they definitely are food.
Well, yeah, that's one bullying thing that actually happened while I was out. Apparently a bunch of, like, sorority girls for a hazing ritual went up to the sushi line and was like, "Fish are friends, not food."
Okay, free.
And I'm pretty sure that, that the people didn't get the reference. The people who work at sushi don't get the reference for that.
Probably. They probably do, but still, that's weird. I'm home alone, and I keep hearing, like, noises, like, it's clearly just the pipes, like, you know, they make little noises throughout the night, but I'm like, someone's breaking in.
Cool.
Yep, that's right, Tim. It's just the pipes. Don't pay it any mind.
It's,
How about it?
Open, goddammit.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls!
Oh, you actually shouted that. Okay.
Wow. Your family alright?
We're not here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh,
I'm home alone. I just said
right. Yeah. No.
Oh.
Fucking brief lapse in cognition.
Oh no,
there,
Tim,
sorry.
you gotta become Kevin. You gotta set up some traps.
Kevin, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know how to do booby traps.
But yeah, no, we're just finally cracking down on, like, maybe that Madarame that Yosuke's with, the guy we just met, maybe he's the same Madarame we heard in jail, or the Mementos, who's doing all the art stealing shit.
Huh, that explains everything.
I mean, but, you know, there's so many Madarames in Tokyo. It could be any Madarame.
Yeah, Madarame says as he's putting the Mona Lisa in his backpack.
Yeah. Hey. hey. He'd at least, like, hire... In this, I think, like, slight... I don't know, slight spoiler?
Spoilers for Persona 5.
Well, yeah, it's gonna come up later in this episode anyways, but, like, he would hire Leonardo DiCaprio to paint the Mona Lisa for him, and then take the Mona Lisa as his own work.
What?
Did I say DiCaprio, or did I say Da Vinci?
You said DiCaprio.
Motherfucker! I hate it when I get my Leonardos mixed up. You know, the one that... It's the guy that likes pizza. Like...
And he lives in the sewers of New York City.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to say anything at first, but
Yeah, no.
it's like, wait a second.
No, I get my Leonardos mixed up all the time. Like,
DiCaprio, Da Vinci.
yeah, I don't know when Leonardo da Vinci came over and made, like, a pizza restaurant in Burlington, but I gotta figure that out.
Oh yeah, Leonardo. That's right.
Yep.
Like very okay pizza.
Mhm.
It's not terrible, just not really what I would go for first.
Oh.
Yeah. But of course, we can't forget about the fame. Sorry.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Of course, we can't forget about our favorite crab, Leonardo da Vinci. I can't take credit for that joke. That's been used so many times.
I never heard that one before, frankly.
Oh, I think it was from one of my favorite Monster Hunter streamers or something. They were like Leonardo da Vinci. Or it's from Game Grumps too, I think.
What about Leonardo da Vinci?
Oh my god.
I love those guys. They're great. They made a TikTok that really got to me recently, where it's they're like, "Hey guys, we baked cookies. Check them out." And they open up the oven, and it's just what looks like really well baked cookies. And then they move the camera over, and there's an obvious box of Chips Ahoy there, and they fucking shove it off the counter as they put the cookies down.
Will Lady Han be alright?
I told you.
It made me giggle.
We're really gonna.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot! That was the day my SIM card froze.
Doesn't it seem suspicious?
Because I walked all the way from that, like, GameStop to our apartment.
Oh no. That's fucking crazy that your fucking SIM card just froze.
Because it, like, got so cold, my phone was inoperable. I forgot about that.
That seems like something that shouldn't happen.
No, like, here's the thing. Like, your phone is just a metal thing. So, like, on that day, it was, like, really, really cold. So, like, my phone just got super cold, and the SIM card couldn't be used. Because I had to warm up my phone for it to be used. Like, I've actually had, like, a moment where I was waiting for my friend after we tried to do this event we have called the Proudy. My phone got too hot because I was waiting in the car, and I just sort of fell asleep a little bit waiting for my friend. And apparently my phone was just, like, in the sunlight. So I turned on my phone to try to use it. My phone was too hot, and it was like, your phone is too hot. You cannot use it right now. I'm like, oh, so you're too hot, and now you're too cold. What are you, Katy Perry? Like, jeez. Just let me use my phone.
No.
By the
Not
way,
allowed.
Of course.
Once, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, is that Jack Park hopping from TikTok?
And YouTube, more or less.
Whoa! Did I ever tell you guys that's how my friend Barley, that's how, like, his friends will introduce to him at, like, events and stuff. They'll be like, oh my god, is that Twitch TV's Barley the Burr? And he's like, no, stop.
Hell yeah, just treat him like a big deal.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa. Is that TV's own Tim McGordy? No.
Oh, I think it's here.
The train.
It's my favorite Morgana scene.
Hey,
Let's see it.
No pets are allowed on a train. A girl spots him. It's a... We have to make it, like... It's a stuffed animal.
yeah. It's,
I remember that scene.
Yes.
You heard her.
this is ridiculous.
Meow. You know what, Tim, it's time for?
What?
It's time to button mash. Every time we press Morgana on the head, he has to meow. So it's time to button mash
Yeah.
to impress this child.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yep. Meow, meow, meow. And we've killed him. Yep, and now we're just getting into Madarame's palace, which is a museum.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's steal some tonight.
That's like a perfect date, just going to a museum.
Shall we go?
Stealing some art. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date heist?
Exactly. No, like if you're seeing a girl, it's like let's go to like the let's go to like the what's the Smithsonian you would take a girl to, Jack?
Hold on, sorry, I gotta deal with this.
The Natural History Museum is a good one. I would take a girl there.
Yep.
I can feel it.
It's the Museum of Natural History.
Yeah, you can meet Teddy Roosevelt. Meet a living
Sorry,
Teal.
I don't know how, I've never seen this movie. I was thinking about the dinosaur movie.
Something.
I mean, personally, I like the American History Museum a lot. That's a good one.
And is that in DC?
Yes.
Hey girl, you want to see the JFK Museum?
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Oh damn.
My time to shine.
Because I'll call the shot.
Frankly, we both had the same idea. There.
Yeah, just different results.
We're terrible people.
We really are. But you know what's sad? It's still not as bad as Disney.
No, that episode, oof.
Yeah. We won't go into
but-
details, but like we didn't really do anything bad, but we did say some very unfortunate things that can be taken in a very unfortunate way.
It was
We-
just very unfortunate wording that I
Yeah.
would rather not have out.
Yeah,
else.
no.
I can see it.
Hey,
Cut that.
Oh, okay. Oh. No, I think that's fine. It's like we could be like, yeah, we fucked up, but like it wasn't anything terrible.
I do love whenever I'm on stream with you guys, I love saying like, oh yeah, this thing happened, but it's personal, so I'm not gonna talk about it.
Oh, god damn it. Did it happen?
but all the
No, it's just like,
Ain't this that?
That's
it's
the
like,
Natsuhiko Nakano.
I did this thing, but I can't talk about it because I don't want anybody knowing about it. It's like,
Important.
I'm leaving this
Right.
whole story for the audience to figure out for themselves.
You'll never know how that story ends.
You'll
Yeah.
never know. Moving on.
We're moving on.
Wait.
I love doing shit like that. Just because, here's the thing. As like an entertainer, that's kind of shitty of me to do.
Yeah.
But for me, myself, and I, fucking funny. Just have a secret underground spy base that you can access at one of the Smithsonian's.
Oh.
Apparently there's like a in that one museum in like I think it's Paris. They have a Statue
Louvre?
of Liberty with like coordinates to a desk that have like a hidden tablet inside that show the city of El Dorado or something like that.
Joker.
Which movie is this?
He's
Nash-
talking about National Treasure.
The second one.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
Man, they heisted 2 museums in their franchise. Like 3, maybe. Perhaps 4.
That's how you do it.
The infinite.
I mean, the crime... Again, I think I made this joke on the stream. The crimes escalate in each movie. Like,
So I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence too. I'm gonna kidnap the president.
Yeah, and then there's that TV series where, like, there's a bunch more murder and it's grittier. So I think they're just gonna keep escalating.
It's like, how can we top it in... How can Nick Cage top it in National Treasure 3?
Wait.
I'm gonna impregnate the Statue of Liberty.
Whoa.
Damn it! What a phony teaser.
That's the only step they can possibly take to go higher. Because he already kidnapped the president.
I mean, you know what's funny? I was also thinking about Ghostbusters 2 for a second, and then I was like, wait a second. That's also the song they played. I have to use this goo to make the Statue of Liberty move.
Stop.
Nicolas Cage, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing, Nicolas Cage. The FBI just puts him in like a straitjacket.
We're gonna have to make sure. Let Mr. Bruckheimer know he's going to jail.
Yeah, just like, ah, God. I
Jared
can't
Bruckheimer.
remember any of the characters' names, so I was like, Nick Cage, you just... Alright, Nick Cage, you
What's his
stay in
name?
that room for a little bit. We'll find the treasure for you. He's
Isn't
got
he
treasure fever.
Isn't he like a descendant of Ben Franklin or something?
He's the descendant of, like... one-
Also, yeah, no, I think he is like the descendant of Franklin. I think
What?
Yeah.
his character.
Maybe that piece was plagiarized.
Hold on.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target my belongings?
National Treasure.
Who was like the comedic sidekick in that
Hold
movie?
on, you two.
Oh, it was
Fuck,
fuck, what was his name?
Confirm.
It means we should.
It was the character was Riley, and the actor was Justin Bartha.
That's it. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Able to get the truth out of him if I. Wait, you're gonna. You all
Thanks for bringing him, Mr. Bartha. I don't think he'll be the same.
Famous, renowned artist, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
We'll just
Yeah.
prep ourselves until we get. This is our first mission.
Yeah.
He just shouted at me about treasure. And next thing I know, we were at the Statue of Liberty.
I didn't even know how I got there.
Yeah.
I blinked and we were there. I think he chloroformed me and he stood me up and woke me up right then and there.
Yeah.
Stop.
And then he shouted, "Act at me."
Are you saying stop to your dog or to us?
No, to my dog.
And I want to close my door, but I can't right now because I have both the blanket on and I have the headphones in, so I can't reach the door right now. I wish I had something to like throw.
Kevin, I give you 10 seconds to do it right now.
All right, let's see how much of a disaster it is. Oh, hey, Liam. I didn't realize you were still down there. What were you doing under the table? Okay, come on. Let's get you upstairs. I mean, you probably have to go out, but, like, I think Mom and Dad can take care of that. Okay. Cool. It's wrapped around the table, so now I have to securely... Oh, no. It's intertwined with the... Intertwined with the mic, with the speaker. So if you hear a crashing sound... It's not fully shut, but I shut it enough. Because I can't reach it with my leg. I had to kick the door shut. Okay, I have a wooden chair. I can push the door shut using this wooden chair instead of just simply removing my headphones. Like a normal person. Liam, can you go upstairs? Buddy, I need to close the door. Don't open the door on me right now, Liam. This is embarrassing. No one should see this. Ah, shit.
So, how'd it turn out? Better than expected.
Okay. I hope everybody enjoyed my step-by-step narration of me closing that door without removing my headphones.
Just take why didn't you just take them off?
Because it's funnier.
Oh, Lord.
Like that, you think I'm trying to do it? No! Oh, now I sat on my fucking headphone wire. There we go.
Well, that's what you get for not taking them.
I was trying to make content. And also my dog opened the door to see me holding a wooden chair.
Did Jack step away again?
Jack, did you step away again?
I think
Jack,
he did.
Jack, don't say anything if you're still here. He's still here.
Okay, no, he went quiet. Alright.
Of course.
Don't underestimate them.
Jack, say anything if you're gonna write me into your will.
Kevin, you're never gonna do
Look, I need to be in the... Actually, funny thing. My coworker was explaining to me about the $10,000 health insurance that happens when we die. And I was like, so that's going to me, right? And he's like, no, it's going to my girlfriend. And I'm like,
Piece of cake.
oh. And I think his response was something funny like, yeah, it's because we don't have sex, Kevin. I'm like, damn it.
Oh!
It's like, oh, fuck.
Just when I thought I got something done today.
It's like, oh.
That's still one of my favorite KR Inc. deliveries you've done.
Sorry, I gotta fucking watch. I should rewatch like fucking the old season of KR Inc. one day.
It's when Agent KR confronts you.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, yeah, like, you just beat Borderlands 2, I think, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh man, today can't get any better than this. And then he walks, he's like, hey Kevin, and you're like, oh man,
Just got something done.
done today.
Oh my god. I don't want to be like self-endorsing, but like, if we could go through a day where like we sit down and we watch like old shit we did, like a stream of just old shit we used to do.
I've always wanted to do that for my own channel.
Oh yeah, no.
Not that we can't do it for your
No,
stuff
no,
either.
no. I mean, for our channel in general, too, because I'm under the same boat of, like, that kind of sounds like a self-absorbed prick for me to do if it's just KR Inc. But, like, if we did it with, like, all our content, it'd be alright.
If it's just like going back and just kind of like, it's like a reevaluation of your own art from when you've grown up.
Yeah,
It's like, let me put it this way, it's like back when directors used to do director commentaries on movies. It's not really a thing now due to the fact that DVD is not really a thing that is used.
Yep.
There's
Also,
a really good DVD commentary on The Thing,
yeah,
and it's really good because it's John Carpenter and Kurt Russell, who is the lead actor of the movie. And throughout the director's commentary, Kurt Russell is just laughing his ass off at like random moments in the movie,
yeah.
which a lot of times it's like, yeah, no, it's Kurt Russell laughing at the goofy ass hat he's wearing, and then it's like Kurt Russell is laughing at this very horrific moment in the film.
Yeah, no. It's kind of like when Jack died in, he was playing the Resident... Oh, wait, now my physical attacks work. Fuck yeah. Wait, no, they don't, because it's nullified. I was going to explain this earlier. Hold on. Give me a minute to reprocess everything I was thinking about. So, Jack died in the Dead Space stream last time, and I was laughing because, like, as he died, his body just kind of fell off, like, the little support, like, thing.
Yeah.
Just slowly and pathetically just falls forward. And I couldn't help but laugh at that. And I was like, oh man, I'm such a fucking, like, psychopath for laughing at it, but Jesus, wasn't that funny.
It's just a really funny fucking animation moment, you
Yeah.
know?
And then, well...
It's like in,
I can feel it.
Sorry,
What?
Blade is complaining about getting
All right.
annoying questions from Parker, including, do half vampires need sunscreen? Can your fangs drain a cream-filled cake?
What are you fucking talking about?
Blade is complaining that Peter Parker keeps asking him annoying questions about vampires.
Oh, right, Midnight Sun. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What fucking thing was I thinking about?
Joker took one out. All right.
I don't know. We were talking
oh,
about,
her-
like, just funny animations and how, that died.
Well, like we're talking about like moments where we just laugh uncontrollably at possibly inappropriate moments.
Yeah.
And I think with Lone Night Gaming, for me personally, in terms of things that broke me on this show,
I forgot.
I think I already know where this is going, Kevin.
Is it when, like, is it when, like, Will or I was playing, we were playing, what was that fucking game that was so shit? What the fuck was it called? It was like, it was a
Rogue
warrior
Warrior?
game. What one? Rogue Warrior, yeah. It's when we were playing Rogue Warrior and that guy does, like, the cartwheel flip as he died.
Yes, like, oh my god, I forgot about that.
Well, it wasn't that. I think about that moment, like, so many times where, like, he's running through, and then all of a sudden he just does a fucking cartwheel.
Yeah, I have to rewatch that play.
And then the other one just fucking dolphin dives. I forgot about that too. He just, like, fucking dolphin dives over boxes.
See, the funny thing with the Rogue Warrior,
Dancing doggies and diving dolphins and diving doggies and dancing dolphins and
the fun part of the Rogue Warrior playthrough is the fact that we had somebody who's not used to those types of games play it.
Oh, and I chose the hardest fucking difficulty too.
Well, we were joking like, yeah, this game's so easy you could play on the hardest difficulty and you would still have a breeze. Problem was, Kevin is someone who unfortunately is not really an FPS person, so he actually had a hard time with the AI.
Yeah, no, it doesn't help that, like, you die in, like, 3 shots.
Hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
You're just.
Um.
I know it might be tough to take.
Morgana, no! Don't touch it!
Hold on, you're stuck.
Isn't this?
Stand
No,
back.
I was thinking of Rocket League, where
Oh no.
Oh. Where you laughed as I got
Passing through.
incredibly pissed.
yeah,
Because you were like, oh no, don't worry about it, Kevin. You're doing fine. It was like 13-0.
well, so there was 2 episodes where that happened. The first one, it was just I kept just hitting goals on you within like the first few seconds of me hitting the ball, and like I just kind of like we all just kind of had to take it in like, yeah, no, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then yes, no, 15-0. That's the other one I was thinking
Yeah,
about.
15-0. The one that was like, I actually genuinely wanted to kill you. I was like, Tim, I'm fucking this up so bad. And he's like, no, you're doing fine. It's like, it's 15-0. And you know, you always do it in like that fucking like cocky voice, like, oh, Kevin, you'll be fine. You can make a comeback. And I'm just like,
You gonna come back? It's 15-0.
God damn it. I don't like being angry, but that was like pretty funny.
Seriously.
I got-
Thank you.
I did feel bad because I was like, Kevin's not having fun right now.
Yeah, no, it's the first time I was ever like, fuck you!
I was like, this isn't as fair.
Just
to
like,
him, but
oh, Kevin's actually mad.
but also this is very funny.
Yeah. I almost didn't put that episode up because I hate, like, fucking seeing myself like that. I hate being so fucking mad.
I do love the moment where I don't know which episode it was, but you were like, I'm gonna delete this fucking episode, and Jack and I at the same time went, no, you're not.
I think that was the same episode.
It might have been. Like in unison, Jack and I are like, you are not deleting this fucking episode.
Yeah.
Because also Gyro sounds cooler, no offense.
Yep.
Hey.
Also, I like how stupid the shadow security guards are. It's just like, oh yeah, I remember the password code. It's hello. What? If you do the numbers backwards, it's hello. It's like, you're so fucking stupid, Carl.
Well, again.
Like, I like how these are like forced cognitions that, like, serve a master, not really unsure why. They just serve the most powerful thing in the area. And they're still, like, oh, hey, Frank, what'd you change the password to?
Sorry.
Like, we tear off someone's mask and a shout in the background. It's like, Carl, no!
Carl, what the fuck happened? I don't know.
Oh, right, now we got this fucker, the treasure demon.
For real?
So there, I probably
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 5 clocks in my living room that are just hung up on the wall. None of them work. None of them actually tell the time.
Of course not.
But my mom has had these clocks for God knows how long.
No, last time I was at your house, I literally thought about that. It's like, huh, those are set to the same time.
No, not one of them is the exact same time. None of them. I'm just like, every time I see it, I think to myself, like, this is a weird decoration for a house. Like, it's fine, it's just, this is kind of random.
Yep.
Like, thankfully, like, it looks good. Like, not great, but, like, you see it and you go, okay, alright, I'm working with this. It's not the worst thing.
I just realized I'm fucking wearing the Persona 4 shirt you gave me while I'm playing this.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am. It's the Midnight Channel shirt, for the record.
Sweet.
Yeah. This is the second stream where I've accidentally, like, worn... Well, one was intentional, but where I've worn, like, stuff you bought for me that's actually relevant. Actually,
What else?
now, while I'm at this topic, my friends and I went, like, card shopping. Or they went Pokemon card hunting, right?
Yeah, of course.
At GameStop, they have this shirt that, like, I was looking for like, the longest time. I found it. It's just dirty. I haven't worn it. So, yeah, I actually found this Persona 5 shirt that was really cool that I pulled. And I was like, this is the best pull of the entire trip because they were pulling really bad cards.
Oh.
So, yeah, I got this, like, Take Your Heart shirt with, like, all the Persona cast on it.
That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
and I was like, oh, heck yeah. Best part is, it was on the top layer. It was in, like, a basket of shirts. And I was like, oh, man, it's going to take me forever to find it. It was, like, the third layer in. And I was like, yes!
Yeah.
Because they had a clearance sale, and it was all in the clearance thing, so I had to dig through. I'm like, oh, man. And I asked the guy, I was like, do you have this in a large? He's like, we have one. And I'm like, I'm fucking not leaving the store until we find it. I think I actually turned to the guy and I was like, do you have a table? And he's like, no, sorry, man. You're just going to have to dig through it for yourself. I'm like, oh, this is going to be embarrassing. And then I found it immediately, and I was like, oh, thank God.
See, you're making me think of Joker now, because we're playing Persona 5.
Why so serious, man? Why you gotta bring it like that?
So, well, no. So my friend who showed me Puppet History today, not so much introduced me to it, just that I finally sat down and watched it, and I was with her when we watched it. I showed her some more episodes of Maximum McCorkle, and I always forget that there's an episode of the series where there's one character who, so a lot of the series was filmed in at Champlain College, just because, you know, we all graduated from there.
Of course, it's just where you all gathered, yeah.
Okay.
And they're hanging outside the courtyard in 194 for one of the episodes, and one of the characters, A. Bart McCoppentry, is looking at the gun he has, which is, you know, it's a Nerf gun. So, like, you think, like, all right, they're probably just gonna pretend that it's a real gun for the sake of the show.
Also,
and then he's just, in a very thick Italian accent, he just goes, "It truly is Nerf or nothing."
I forgot about that shit.
I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. Also, sorry, and I'm sorry we dragged you through the men's room.
It's fine.
Cut it out.
I also just walked straight into the women's bathroom, too. There, now we're
Also-
even.
For some reason, in that same episode, I don't know why this happened, Nick ended the episode with him recreating the stairwell scene from Joker.
Oh. I mean, what else
I
are you
don't-
gonna do? Champlain
don't
has
know
a
why-
Sorry.
That one is
I really don't know why the episode ends that way. It
I mean,
just happened.
here's the thing. Champlain has a perfect fucking stairwell for that. I always wanted to
Well,
do... I'm sorry.
Well, he did it at the 194 staircase.
Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Give me a minute
You know-
while I
you know
remember.
the-
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, no, that's a good staircase for that, actually.
Oh no, it's perfect. But the staircase you're thinking of on campus, that one's even better.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to do a, you know that scene? Have you guys played Borderlands: The Telltale series?
Tales from the Borderlands, yes.
Yeah. I always wanted to recreate that fucking, like, finger gun scene.
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it. Yeah, no, that's a classic.
Yeah, you have to at that point. Like, my god, that's such a great fucking scene.
You can always just do a sketch, like wherever you just get some friends and fuck around.
Yeah, of course. I think I also wanted to do that at, like... I wanted to do that at the college, too.
You could call it finger bang.
Finger bang bang.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
I mean, finger bang... That...
Is it made more or less terrible by the fact that you didn't even come up with it?
It's a little... No, I mean, like, it's fine, but, like, I also just edited the clip about spit roasting, and I'm like...
Oh, no.
Tim, I can't believe you generally didn't know that was a thing.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel stupid because I'm like, yeah, no, of course that's where they got the sexual term from. It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
The awkward part was, like, I made the joke, and then there was no laughter behind it, and it was just like, let's let this joke roast for a minute.
Real quick, Tim. The next story mission I'm doing,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's called A Man of Culture, and the logo. Every mission has a logo of like what hero it's associated with. Usually, like a hero you're required to bring with you. It's Deadpool.
Oh no.
Whoa! What does that mean? What does it mean?
Let's look at the description. Mercenary, mutant, midnight sun. A new supernatural threat is rising. Who better to face it than... Okay, well, anyone other than Deadpool. Still, he is handy in a fight, and he might have leads that we can use. Making contact is a priority.
So as long as Madarame sees it as locked, we can never get past this door. But if we unlock the door,
What if?
if we move the underwear from the Sorry, I was thinking about like a fucking moment from Game Grumps where it's like, if I remove the underwear from the equation.
Oh, God.
Because he had to take his underwear without like taking his pants off.
Yeah.
Sorry. Captain Marvel chimed in over the comms, and after she explained who she was, Deadpool just squealed and said it's finally happening.
Oh.
It's kind of frightening.
What's finally happening, Deadpool?
That's what I want to know.
Deadpool.
Does he think he's being recruited into the Avengers?
I have a suspicion.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah, okay.
I actually scouted it out.
He's
the
like,
last time
oh,
we were
finally, 20th century finally... What is it? 20th century finally gave the mutant rights to Marvel.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna hear some jibe about that in the new Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
Ah,
How long is this fucking... It's 11 o'clock. People gotta go home.
I got work tomorrow, man. Please end the match. No, I got
What's
paid
that?
for 2 more minutes.
Me and him are banned.
no. You.
What do you mean?
We need to make sure that.
It's like the Super Bowl. The ref was like, oh shit, people gotta get to work tomorrow. I gotta make this call.
That fun fact: the refs don't control the games because of their own prejudice. They do it because they want to get out faster.
Yep.
I'm sorry it was.
I want to go home to my wife and kid. Red flag.
Red flag? Isn't that only like a soccer thing?
No, that's red card.
Sorry if that causes.
Yeah.
Poor Yusuke. I can't pronounce his name.
Yusuke?
Yusuke. Fuck.
You're gay?
No, Yusuke.
Yusa gay.
Come on.
You're so gay.
You two are.
You are Mr. Gay.
I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though.
Yusuke for Yusuke. I get it. Yeah, and then I was like, I forgot a story, because my cat's a fucking psychopath when it comes to mice.
They're a little something.
Well, we had like those little like mice toy. I think you know where this is going. We had those little mouse toys, right?
Yeah, of course.
The cat would like shake its head around, throw it in the air, and then catch it.
Yeah.
And we used to live in this like, it's this house in like the middle of the woods that was like a smaller house.
Yeah.
So my cat one day just did that with a real live mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that tracks.
We escorted
Well,
it outside, and I found it dead, like, in the grass.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, this is a sad story.
I could top that story.
What did your cat do?
I never had a cat, but
I know strange people have been coming.
so one day my mom drops me off at school, and then she comes back home, lets the dogs out, and she's like, you know what? It's warm. It's a nice day out. I'm gonna go outside. She puts her flip-flops on, goes outside, sees the two dogs, Buster and Grace. One's a Labrador, the other one's a Great Dane. And she sees them playing with the squeaky toy, and like they're like passing amongst each other somehow. They're fucking like one throws it in the air, the other one catches it, and play with the squeaky toy. They stop and look over at her because she just walked outside. They stop chewing on the squeaky toy. Problem, it keeps squeaking.
Oh, no.
What are you going to do now?
Oh no.
My dogs caught a baby rabbit that was just casually.
No. Peter, no.
My mom sees that it clicks in her head. She just goes, "Oh my god!" Fucking takes off her flip flop, throws it at my dogs. They drop this little rabbit and they run off. And the rabbit like limp hops back into the bushes. Like, thank you.
Oh, God.
I've been looking for a story to tell where my mom's, because my mom does that a lot where she screams "Oh my god" at the top of her lungs. Like at the time my dad met Heath Ledger, she was like, "Oh my god!" That story is great too, because my dad had no idea who the fuck the guy was. He was like, "Who the fuck's this Keith guy?" My mom's like, "No, it's Heath. Heath. Why you ask about Heath Ledger?" "Oh, I just met him." What? However, my favorite part of the whole ordeal is someone pointed out Steven Spielberg watched a movie with Paul Dano in it, heard him crying like a little bitch, and thought to himself,
Dad?
"Jinx, you owe me a Coke."
Right.
No? Okay.
Well,
Oh, you'll have to fucking come and collect it.
All right.
I'm not driving to Virginia, bitch.
Jack, we're gonna go to, like, Florida. Tim's gonna pull out a gun. Where's that fucking Coke?
I'll make sure to get him one of the small little, like, fucking spherical ones from fucking Galaxy's Edge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you act like that's worse.
I
That's-
mean, it's
that's-
less soda.
It's less soda, but it's a novelty.
It's like, oh, sweet, I have a ball of Coke.
Well,
It's like
Fun
this.
fact, it's just the same exact bottles as the Christmas ornament ones they sell during the holidays.
That's not shocking. They kind of look like that.
They just put an extra little plastic doodad over the cap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're
Yeah,
like-
that's right.
Coca-Cola was like, what are we gonna do with all these conveniently shaped objects of Coca-Cola that are still good for 5 years?
Fucking-
Object of Coca-Cola.
Fucking Bob Iger's like, "I know what to do. This is the way." Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do.
Oh man, I got all this Coke, what am I gonna do with it? Hey, get the fuck out of here, Scarface, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's my favorite Scarface line. Hey.
You got time right now?
Scarface in the back of the room. Hey, yo!
Scarface, oh my god.
Well, I don't think they ever referred to him as Scarface in that
No,
movie.
probably not. I think that's like a nickname. They don't, but it's the
They
criminal
never
nickname.
call him that. They just call him Tony. That's all they call him.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Whenever people complain about remakes, specifically people in our parents' generation complain about remakes, and it's like, y'all got the Scarface remake, so I don't want to fucking hear it.
There's a Scarface remake.
Oh, Kevin.
I feel like I shouldn't know about this one.
Today we're going over.
The Al Pacino movie from the 80s is the remake.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. There was a Scarface was a movie from the 1930s, directed by Howard Hughes, I believe. I might be wrong on the name.
Yep, sorry. Sorry, they threw math at me. I'm panicking.
Oh no, not math.
It's the golden ratio and the silver ratio. I'm like, what the fuck?
I went to watch, and they're doing a commercial for the Nintendo Switch.
114.
This is it.
She seemed happy. Okay, I got it correct. Oh,
Well, my sister was joking, and she was, well, not joking. My sister was telling my dad that, like, oh, I watched the Champ remake in this college class. My dad's like, oh, the remake sucks. The original's the best. Problem was, my dad was, what movie my dad thinks is the original was the remake.
oh man.
Because the Champ was a 70s boxing film that was a remake of another movie from the 40s. So, yeah, next time an old person complains about all we get nowadays is remakes, just remind them, motherfucker, you started the trend.
Okay, first, Alice.
It was Al Pacino.
No.
It was Al Pacino and John Voight all along.
God, sorry, I thought of something really dark. You know those things where it's like, where it was like fucking like, it was a Game Grumps joke originally where he's like, am I cool? And then Dan's like, yeah, you're cool. And then as Aaron's dying, he leans in before he pulls the plug. I lied. You're not cool. I'm just imagining that, except it's you, your dad, in the Al Pacino remake, and it's like, Scarface was our remake.
It's funny. I was at work the other day, and we were talking about movies, and then all the guys are just like, all the older guys rather, they're just like, this generation, they don't make new stuff, they just remake things. And I'm just saying, like, do y'all think the fucking kids are making that choice?
Yes.
Like, you know it's your generation that's making that decision, right?
If a kid walks up and he's like, oh man, I can't wait for the next Casablanca remake, I'm gonna be like, you know what that is?
Yeah, right? Like, no child is thinking to themselves, oh man, no person our age is like, I want to remake this fucking, I want to remake the Maltese Falcon. No one's thinking that. No one in their right mind thinks that. Some fucking executive at like WB or whatever is like, we should just fucking remake Maltese Falcon. That's a movie people like, right? Yeah.
I mean, the most interesting thing about the Maltese Falcon to me is the mystery of what actually happened to the prop from the movie.
Oh, I know where it is.
Do you?
I saw it.
I know, but the problem is there's like 10 people who claim they have the prop.
Yeah, and I met the actual one.
What's... I'm gonna Google this real quick because I never got this joke. What's Abarage? I don't need the Persona test.
It's at Steiner Studios in Brooklyn. I've seen it myself.
I know, but I'm saying, how can you prove that's not another fake?
I'm fucking with you. It's totally. It's not even like one from the fucking 30s. It's one you buy off Google. A movie studio in Brooklyn is not gonna have the actual Maltese Falcon prop. Unless, like, it actually is that prop, in which case, holy shit.
That's the plot twist for the fucking century.
Okay.
Fucking this random shop where the carpenters work. Yeah, that's where they keep it. No one will ever know.
Also learned that abarage is fried tofu, also known as izunari, or something like that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I looked it up because I was like, is this an insult that I'm not getting?
By the way, Yeah.
But no,
Oh.
sorry. I got completely distracted. I didn't mean to interrupt or anything.
Well,
No, you're fine. You're fine. And these kids these days, they really want to remake Caddyshack. It's like
I mean-
no one in our generation wants to remake these fucking old ass movies. We want to make our own.
First off, it's not people from our generation that are remaking these movies. It's people from your generation who are remaking these movies and selling them to our generation.
So, sorry, but no. Fucking our generation doesn't do shit. Because you won't let us. We want to. You guys keep saying no.
I keep
And
forgetting.
then when we don't do it, you're like, well, why don't they try and do things? It's like, oh, okay. What do you want me to do that you're allowing? Because I can't do it if you're not gonna let me do it.
Yeah.
Suck a dick.
Hey, can I fund this new original idea? No. Well, alright. How about a Caddyshack remake? Yes, I like Caddyshack. It's a good movie. The kids will love it. Okay.
Why did you ruin Caddyshack, you piece of shit?
Thanks. Thanks, man. It's the only movie I could get funding for.
Also, fun fact, Caddyshack, a little overrated.
You know, I had a
Like-
feeling that Caddyshack was coming from a personal place for you for some reason.
It's a movie that was built up to me, and then I actually watched it, and I'm like, the minute Rodney Dangerfield's not there, it's not that funny. It's not like, oh, it just makes it's offensive. And like, no, it's not even offensive, it's just boring.
Caddyshack is a...
It's like, oh, it's just Chevy Chase on a fucking golf course. Oh, sorry, I don't think it's that entertaining. Oh, yeah, Bill Murray's also really funny in it too, but it's Bill Murray. It's like it's boring. It's a boring movie. That's all it is. Rodney Dangerfield's one of the best parts of the film. He fucking the way he delivers jokes. It was something else. Actually, it wasn't. It's very vaudeville-esque. But still.
Okay.
No respect at all, this groundhog.
I mean, you got two of those things, right?
Oh.
oh,
Is it a gopher?
Well, actually, no, it is a gopher, but it's just that there was a gopher in the movie, and Rodney Dangerfield is the whole I get no respect guy, but I don't think those two ever interact within the movie itself.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the groundhog's more of a foil to Bill Murray's character.
Oh.
Here's a
I can't do an impersonation of his character. I just don't remember how his is because he has like a he's slow. Let's just go with that.
see it.
Okay. Let's jump out the painting. Turn on the next
Who the fuck
painting.
is that?
Yeah, I hope you guys are fucking proud of yourselves. I just ordered a fucking pack of mini cookies.
I actually bought Girl Scout cookies today, so...
Ooh, what'd you get?
Thin Mints, of course. I'm a basic
Yeah, I
bitch.
Thin Mints, and even though they're not my go-to at all, Samoans.
Ah, yeah, Samoan. I can't argue with the Samoan.
suspicious.
Wait. Should be fine.
No,
Well,
I'm a big fan of the Samoas.
It's not my thing, but I understand the popularity, and you know it's fun.
For real?
I think I've told Tim this before.
There's a straw.
I'm not even like a crazy fan for like coconut,
Show me
but
true form.
like the fried coconut, the caramel, the chocolate, it's just the perfect combo.
Yeah. Best part is it was
Yeah.
one of those like tables where they had all the cookies, so I was like, do I have to like is this like delivery or and they're like, oh no, you can just take it. With $5 and it's yours. I'm like, sweet. So I don't have to wait for it.
Well, yeah, no, of course. I do remember one time I had to go to Acme to grab something,
All right.
and
The
I
Acme
entered the
Corporation?
Child's play.
shut the fuck up. No, dude, Acme grocery stores, Kevin.
Oh, okay.
I ran in, and what I didn't realize was it was still Girl Scout cookie season, and they were at the front of the store, and I made eye contact with one of the Girl Scouts, and you know they shoot you that like really sad look,
Yeah, of course.
so it's like, fuck, now I have to buy one of the cookies.
No, that's their whole marketing thing. It's like you can't say no to this girl right in front of you. She's like, this is her club.
If you say no, you're a fucking monster.
But if you say yes, you're a fucking pushover.
Exactly.
There's no winning.
No,
It's the ultimate marketing.
Only
tool.
one person wins in this fight, and it's the fucking Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Is it still season? Can I still buy some?
It's somewhere. It should.
I mean,
be.
I've
I don't see a reason why you can't fuck. I'm surrounded. Not Meha. Ow.
Keep shaking.
Oh shit! There's a troop nearby I can buy cookies from. Sweet.
I don't
Let's see.
I don't know how I feel about
That's 2 enemies down
Like-
for Joker.
local troops in my area. That doesn't.
I mean, the point is, I just want cookies.
Of
I don't give a
course.
fuck. What they got? Ooh, peanut butter patties.
Who gets peanut butter patties? What the fuck?
Fuck off.
All right. I can feel it.
Look, man, we already made him cave into the capitalistic nature of Girl Scout cookies. Just let him buy whatever he wants. Oh. I don't want to be here yet. I want to get that seed, and then I can save. Wait.
Get that seed.
I thought I said something wrong. I knew I
Get it
was...
all up in you.
There's a treasure chest.
Mmm.
Come, let's open
There's that button. Now I can get that seed.
I will give you what you need. All I want is a big fat seed. Give it to me, if you'd please.
I am so uncomfortable right now. I need to leave.
I said what? In the butt.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Kevin, hold the door!
What?
Hold the door!
What? Close the door? Okay.
No!
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed the reference. What is it?
Game of Thrones.
Oh.
This isn't it.
I'm not gonna, like, for the sake of anybody who still wants to watch that show, and I'll be mindful, it's a reference to a specific scene in that show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I still can't get over Jesus Hamburglar Christ.
That was easy.
Jesus. What's that from again?
My coworker was just walking up the stairs,
See.
and,
Huh?
It's a little non.
my
Like,
coworker was walking
don't
up the
trust
stairs.
him,
It was a very tired day, and then that pops into his head, and then he's like, "Kevin, I don't know why this made me laugh, but Jesus Hamburglar Christ," and we both just died laughing because it's like, no,
Whoa.
No, that's funny. He had every right to laugh at it.
yeah, because I think it's the meme that like it's always Jesus H Christ, but what does the H stand for?
Hey, look at
Right?
this.
It's actually not that clear. I know they think it means holy, but does it?
Wait, sorry. Say again. I was away for a second.
Hey.
Basically that it's always Jesus H Christ, but what does the H actually stand for?
I don't know. I never really considered it as standing for everything. I thought that was just like, again, accentuating the curse, the non-curse with more non-cursing.
Yes.
Well, I always thought like, oh, Jesus Holy Christ. I always assumed that's what it was supposed to be.
Yes.
But like there's actually no evidence to back that up. So it's like, yeah, no, Jesus Hamburglar Christ, right? That's his name. Don't wear it out.
Hey.
Personally, I prefer Jesus
Wow.
tap dancing Christ.
That is a good one. How about Jesus fucking Christ? He changed his middle name to fucking.
Well,
I honest to God dream of
fuck.
the day I can see someone get startled and are so startled that they outright say the entire name John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't the whole point of that it's two guys who have the same exact name, but it's such a ridiculous name?
I guess? I don't know. I never really gave that song much thought.
Impossible.
So, did you guys know that Danny DeVito, before he was an actor, he was a hairdresser?
Is this an actual like thing, or is this leading into the joke about Frank being a hairdresser and It's Always Sunny?
No, it's true. That's true. Before he even considered acting, he worked at his sister's hair salon and would do hair.
Huh.
Yeah. However, here's where it gets interesting.
Let's go.
So, and he told us on the It's Always Sunny podcast when they had him on the show. He said he had he would do hair for a lot of older ladies,
Didn't even
and sadly, one of his regular clients passed away, and the family the family made a request to the mortician who went to Danny and made a request. The family wants you to do the hair of the client who just passed.
Mm.
And Danny was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Motherfucker.
Nope, I'm good.
That's so unfair. Nice job. Gets it wrong twice. God damn it.
See, it's funny that, Kevin, did you hear any of the story we just said?
I missed a little bit of it. I'm sorry. I was pissed because they hid the real painting behind like a fake wall.
No, yeah. Basically, all you missed, Kevin, was Dane DeVito was a hairdresser for a corpse.
Oh.
Right?
Well, yeah, because we're trying to figure out how to steal this painting. That's just a window.
That's just a wall.
I wonder how I'm gonna get from the window to the wall. I haven't gone there yet.
I guess that bitch has to crawl.
Yeah.
Joker.
Ah, skeet, motherfucker.
Wow. I can't believe you...
God damn.
he's way more disappointed in that song. It's like, skeet, god damn it.
It's like when Panic at the Disco is always like, I have to sing this one song over and over again. You're just like, fuck.
It's like the guy from Smash Mouth, where it's like every time he's at a concert, he gets shit-faced on stage. And whenever they get to All-Star, he's like, fuck. Like, he audibly tells the audience, I hate this fucking song.
How many times must this somebody tell you?
Every night.
Somebody told me multiple times already. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I get it, I'm fucking stupid.
Look, man, the years start coming. And for the love of God, they just don't stop coming.
Oh, they don't stop.
I just gotta go back to the rules and hit the ground running.
I'm fed to the roof, man.
It's somewhere.
And then the hit to the ground running line, I believe.
Yes. Didn't make sense not to live for fun, you know?
Okay, let's stop. I feel the Twitch police being like, excuse me, sir,
I can feel it.
have you paid for the rights? I'm just like,
No. Because, I'm having fun and you're ruining that.
wow.
Sir, you're aware that's not a valid argument, right? Yeah, I know.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we need money.
There's a treasure.
Fine.
Oh.
Actually, what you need to do is go fuck yourself.
Why the fuck am I here? I didn't become an officer to deal with this.
Actually, that's exactly what you did for that job. So, go fuck yourself.
Do. Oh, is this Akahabra or whatever, however you pronounce it?
Akihabara.
I think this is the yeah, it's fuck. It's the Akahabara fight. Fun thing, the Digimon isn't actually that different from this form.
Digimon?
Yeah, there's a Digimon that's just Akahabara.
What?
I swear to God, there is a Digimon that is just this persona. I forgot its name, but there's one that looks exactly like that.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Doraemon?
Is it Doraemon?
No, I'm trying to ask what persona you're talking about.
The one that looks like Akihabara.
Akihabara is a place.
I'm pronouncing his
Well-
name wrong. Let me fucking find him in my Personapedia.
Hold on, I'm going to fucking Twitch to figure out what the
Another
fuck
we'll
you're
see.
talking about.
Well, it's dead, so it's not gonna be much help. The palace at this point. We can pick that up next time on Lone Night Gaming, but like, I gotta first figure out the fucking square. No, it's not square. How do I use the map to get back? Got it. Believe it or not, it's the map button.
Wow.
Oh, right.
I
I
hope
also
that
gotta
music-
do this off camera too.
I hope that music came through on my microphone.
I didn't hear it.
It was
I
the
don't think it did, unfortunately.
Mario Galaxy level complete music.
It's the
So it's just Kevin finding the map
parent. Work hard
and
for
that
Oh, yeah.
and the song being played. I'm like, I hope that worked.
I appreciate it.
Motherfucker, it's Arahabaki.
And that is nice when they do that, Jack.
Oh, they just gave me a weak version of Arahabaki. Never mind.
Rahu Yoshi.
Hold on.
Rahu Yoshi.
The mysterious god of ancient Japan.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot of pop culture stuff based on that, Evan, because it's an actual, like, fucking ancient artifact that they found.
Yeah.
Like a doll. I think you're thinking of Shakuman is the Digimon. Yeah.
Digimon.